Billy Napier, former Clemson offensive coordinator, which makes so much sense in retrospect, looking at Clemson these days, and future former Florida head coach, lost again on Saturday. Napier, who continues to receive the vote of confidence from Florida's athletic director, Scott Stricklin, is off to the worst start of any Florida head coach since World War II. Florida's defense has put together several inspired defensive showings, none of them enough to overcome an offense so anemic that it makes Iowa look like 2019 LSU. It is only a matter of time before Florida frees their fans from the shackles of Billy Napier. Luckily for the next guy, he probably can't do worse. Also, despite my impressive criticism of Napier, he is a good man. Let's not lose that in the shuffle. He's a good man. He's skilled in evaluation, talent acquisition, and program building that his predecessor, Dan Mullen, failed at. So, if Billy Napier accepts that offensive play calling is just not the thing that he's good at, and he will not find success that way, I think he could find success, serious success, in a front office role for one of these teams. That's my take on Billy Napier. I love you, Billy. You're a good man. I don't hate you. I'm not mad at you, but you do not belong with the Florida program anymore. We've waited long enough and we deserve better. So let's think about who's going to come. All right. Now think about Florida. Even if you're a big fan, I want you to have a realistic look on where this program is. You are just, unfortunately, I don't think you're a top 10 program anymore. You could nail a hire and get back in a year and be and you find the right coach, he brings you back to be a top 10 program in the nation, then the coordinators want to come and the players want to come and it'll all work out for you. But right now you're not that. So there are some names we need to cross off the list when you're looking for a coach. Okay? Listen, Dabo, you don't want him. Dan Lanning, he's in a better situation there. I think even Lane Kiffin loves Ole Miss. That one is not crossed off the list. That name is going to be brought up a lot and would make, by the way, would make Florida fans very happy. And an interesting angle to take here is to think about, now I'm stealing this from Josh Bate from our last coaching search from a while ago. You almost want to think about your rivals. Think about Knoxville. Think about people in Knoxville. Think about people in Athens. Think about people in Baton Rouge. Think about people in Tallahassee. Who do you have to hire for those fans to wake up in the morning after you hire someone and be like, oh God, the Gators finally got it right? Lane Kiffin is 1A on that list to where your rivals are thinking about all the things that could go right if that happens, and it terrifies them. Because what if Kiffin is doing what he's doing at Ole Miss with more talent and a better recruiting base? Kiffin's a guy that is gonna do. He needs a crown jewel moment in his coaching career, and he could find it at Florida. Now, the G5 route's another scary one. John Sumrall at Tulane, he's gonna get a lot of buzz. Alex Golish, who you just lost to at USF, he's gonna get a lot of buzz. He feels like a guy that might take one of these jobs that's already open, like a Virginia Tech type of job. Those are two names that are going to be brought up. Now, if you're Scott Stricklin, you you for some reason whittle down your candidates for this job and you end up hiring a G5 guy. You First of all, if Scott Stricklin even gets to hire this next coach, which you will because no one can fire him because there's not a president at the school. Florida is all sorts of messed up, not even in football right now. But the trickle down effect is affecting this next job search for sure. Back to John Sumrall. If a guy like him is the candidate you dial in on, Scott Strickland is urinating down his legs, so scared to make that hire if it doesn't work out again. Because Florida fans have seen enough of trying to make a group of five guy continue his success at a program at the level of Florida. So I think because of Billy Napier, G5, those top G5 guys aren't going to be as high on the list this go round. And maybe you think about a Kurt Signetti. I've been banging this drum. I've been banging this drum. I like the guy. I like him. I looked him up, guys. He wins. He's a winner. Okay. And he's doing it at a place that sucks. And he's literally just crushed a top 10 team. Like last year, he was beating the teams he was supposed to beat, but like guaranteed loss to a team that was definitely better. He wasn't really shooting above his weight. Now he is like 63 to 10 against an Illinois team that we all thought was going to beat Indiana. Dominating. The guy is must have like a 800 winning percentage over his career. Ridiculous numbers. He just flat out wins ball games. Flat out wins ball games. He would personality wise, he would fit in at Florida. He's got that kind of old man Spurrier type of swag to where it's like it's just a bunch of quotes your grandpa uses. Like the 20-year-olds don't think he knows he's not that cool, but he accepts them because his team's winning. I don't know. No, Kirsten is a good man. I like that. I mean, I think you shoot for the moon here if you're Florida. Like one, at least get a guy that we're gonna enjoy if it fails this time. Because like Scott Strickland, I don't trust even half-heartedly to hire the right coach, which is sad to say because I'm gonna gas up whoever the next coach is. So if you're Scott Strickland, you need to be like, okay, if I fail this hire, at least have a guy who's like gonna the fan base is gonna like and knows likes the personality. Do something. Do something, man. Give me something that gets me riled up and ready for football. Okay, Scott. But yeah, Scott might have to go too with Billy.